My challenge today is to cook a tasty Thanksgiving for one in this air fryer. Okay. Hey there guys, it is me Arnold, and the world is obsessed with air fryers. I mean, everywhere I turn, somebody's got one on their counter. But Tasty thought it would be fun to test me out and see if I can handle making an entire meal in here. And what better meal than Thanksgiving? Now, I don't think that air fryers are necessarily gourmet for a kitchen. However, I don't think that we should sacrifice having gourmet food. What I have here is a little bit of room temperature butter. I am adding some brown sugar to that, a pinch of salt, and a little dash of cinnamon. And then I'm also gonna take some oranges and just put the zest right into this bowl. And I'm just going to mash this all up, just like that. Okay, now that I have the butter set aside, it's time to tackle this potato for the Hasselback technique. Not Hasselhoff, Hasselback, all right? So what I have here are chopsticks. Just good old takeout wooden chopsticks. And I'm gonna place them on my cutting board. And what that's gonna do is act as a barrier for my knife so I don't cut all the way through the potato. Now I'm going to cut almost like more than 2/3 down until it hits the chopstick. And there we have it, guys, my sliced sweet potato for my Hasselback. Check that out. Now that I have my sweet potato cut, I want to coat it with this compound butter. Look at that. Try to get some in the crevices if you can. All this butter, all this cinnamon, the sweet potato, the flavors scream festive holidays. And that is it, guys. My potato is coated with my compound butter. Yum. I need to preheat it first, right? So bake, 350 seems like a good number. Is that how we do this? I think that's right. While the air fryer is preheating, I went ahead and put foil onto the rack. There's cardboard inside of this thing, I didn't take it out. Look, it just beeped, that means it's ready, right? Let's pull this out and see what magic is happening with this Hasselback. Ooh, I love how the butter has soaked into all of the slices of this potato. It looks really, really good. Look at that, so cool. Okay guys, so look at this. One more layer of butter. Oh my gosh, why not more butter, right? It's the holidays. Every day is a cheat day during the holidays, isn't it? So I'm going to just place my marshmallows now on top. Now I'm gonna place this back into my air fryer for another 15 minutes and see how it goes. Ooh, check it out, guys. My Hasselback sweet potatoes with marshmallows on top. Now I'm gonna add a little bit more orange zest, you know, just to be fancy. Since we already have a sweet potato going on, I figured I would pull another favorite of mine, Brussels sprouts, and turn it into a Brussels sprout gratin, right? So what I have here are Brussels sprouts, and I have some room temperature butter, Gruyere cheese, Parmesan cheese, thinly sliced white onion, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper, and some garlic powder. I'm also gonna drizzle a tiny bit of heavy cream right into this bowl. Now I'm just gonna mash this all up together till it's fully incorporated, and that is it, my base for my Brussels sprouts gratin. So what I'm gonna do here is transfer all of my goodness into this skillet, just like so. This actually looks really good. Wow, okay, air fryer, come on now. All right, here we go. Look at that, bubble, bubble. It smells so good, but you know what? It's butter and cheese, of course it smells good. I have some more Parmesan cheese, more Gruyere cheese, and I also have fried onions right on top. Look at how good that looks. Brussels sprouts gratin, yes! To make my stuffing, I'm melting some butter. I'm gonna add onions, carrots, and celery. And I'm just gonna let that cook down till it's a little soft. Now I'm gonna add some thyme, a little bit of sage, and some parsley, and then I'm gonna add my instant stuffing mix. And now I'm gonna drizzle in my chicken stock. Now I'm just gonna let this cook down until the stuffing is no longer dry. I'm gonna let it cool down, and that is it, guys, our filling for the turkey roulade. For my turkey, I'm gonna make a really easy, beautiful, and delicious glaze. I'm making an apricot mustard. So what I need is some apricot jam, and then I have some grain mustard. Bloop. Like that. And then I have some fresh oranges, and I'm just gonna squeeze that juice into this bowl as well. I'm just gonna whisk this all together, and there we have it. That is my apricot mustard glaze for my turkey roulade. So I'm gonna take this turkey breast, and I'm gonna butterfly it in half, and I'm gonna split it open, right? Now take it almost to the edge, but not all the way to the edge, and then open it up like a book, just like that. Now I'm gonna take some plastic wrap, but first I'm gonna wash my hands. And now it's time to release some stress, okay? Now the goal here is to take it from 1/2 inch thick to about a 1/4 inch thick piece of meat. Now I'm gonna take my stuffing and place a nice layer right on top of the meat. Look at how good this looks, oh my goodness! And now it's time to roll, y'all. You ready for this? Okay, let's do it. Take the edge of this turkey and just do a nice little jelly roll of savory holiday goodness right here. Okay, I'm gonna get a little chefy with you guys right now, and I'm gonna use this twine to truss this turkey together. So to do this, I'm gonna measure out about 5 to 6 lengths of my turkey. Then on one end, I'm gonna take this string and tie a little knot. Now, I'm gonna take the string and go underneath my turkey roulade and pull it through nice and tight, yeah? You see how it's kind of getting the shape all nice and uniform? Look at how good that looks, right? Now I'm gonna take this remaining string and go directly underneath my turkey, bring it up to the top again, and bring it to my first knot that I tied. Tie a little bow with this string on the top, and that's it, my beautifully trussed turkey roulade. Now I'm gonna cook it in the air fryer for about 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, it's ready, it's here. Let's see what's up. Look at that, guys. Roasted turkey roulade, phase 1. I'm gonna take this beautiful apricot mustard glaze and just generously glaze the whole thing. Beautiful. Okay, so now back into the air fryer for 2 or 3 minutes and we're done. Ooh. It looks really good. Wow. Gorge. So here I'm removing the string and just doing nice slices. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of this. Look. Now it's time to plate this thing. Come on, Thanksgiving. More like thanks living. Hello, check it out. Yes, work, fierce. This air fryer Thanksgiving is starting to look pretty darn tasty. I mean, I've got my turkey roulade, I have my Hasselback sweet potatoes, and I've got my Brussels sprouts gratin. So what's left? Dessert. I'm making apple pie wontons. So what I'm doing here is I'm melting some butter and I'm gonna add some apples right into this sauteed pan. And on top of that, I'm gonna add some brown sugar, a pinch of salt, and a hint of cinnamon. I'm also gonna add a little bit of lemon juice and a little sprinkle of cornstarch to make it nice and sticky. The sugars have cooked down, the apples are nice and tender, and everything's really ooey gooey and sticky. This is perfect filling for my wontons. All I have to do is let it cool down and it's time to stuff them. I have some egg wash here and I have these store-bought wonton skins. Super easy, easy to find. Now all I'm gonna do is take a little bit of this apple pie filling and place it right into the middle of my wonton skins, just like that. Now I'm gonna take my egg and kind of wash the perimeter of 2 sides of each wonton skin. Now I'm gonna take the dry side of the wonton skin and fold it over, press it down and seal it. Now I'm gonna take some nonstick spray and just give it a nice coat on both sides. And now into the air fryer for about 2 to 3 minutes until crispy and golden brown. Ooh, oh yeah, hello. So these look really nice and crispy, but they're kind of dry, so I'm gonna take my spray oil one more time and do a nice thin coat. That way, my cinnamon and brown sugar can stick on top of it, all right? So look at this. Ooh, yes. That's it, my apple pie wontons. Now, as if that wasn't enough, I'm gonna take it to the next level, and we're gonna make it a la mode, honey. We are serving it with ice cream. Yes! Well, I guess all that's left is my taste test. Let's see how I did. So this is my Hasselback sweet potato that I glazed with brown sugar and cinnamon and topped with marshmallows. It's like the perfectly roasted sweet potato. It's soft in the middle and has a nice crispy exterior. That orange zest really does set off the sweetness of the butter, the brown sugar, and the cinnamon. Okay, Salivation Nation, right here, my Brussels sprouts gratin. Ooh. Wow, so good. No, you know what? This tastes just like any gratin that I would make in an oven. So I don't know if the air fryer really influenced the final product, but I do know that this dish is delicious. I'm ready for this one. Oh yeah, baby, I am ready for this turkey roulade. Oh my gosh, it is visually so stunning. That's what I'm talking about right there. This is a flavor bomb. And finally, the moment I've been waiting for, my dessert, my apple pie wontons. Here we go. Okay, there it is. You know what? I think this might be the reason why I'll keep this around. It's so crispy, it totally worked. It tastes like a deep fried apple pie, but it was done on my countertop. Nice work, air fryer, way to pull through. I really love this challenge. Thank you, Tasty, for giving it to me. I mean, this air fryer is something else. It achieved all of this greatness with a little bit of flourish from me. So I'm up for more challenges, and if anybody has any suggestions, please drop it below. I'm up for it. All right, guys? I hope to see you again. Thank you so much for joining me, and happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, yes!